weed. I call this weeding the garden of life. And it came to me last summer when I was weeding my garden, which was in a terrible state of disrepair. When the children were little, the garden was beautiful, majestic, and over the last few years, it has been sorely neglected. So I went out and I thought, I'm going to weed today. And as I was in the garden, I thought, how do I tell now which ones are the weeds and which ones are the plants? Because they're all so beautiful. And they're living and they're lovely. And I hate to get rid of it. And I hate to discriminate. You know, that this one isn't as pretty as that one. Right? And then I grabbed one. And the little prickly sucker went right into my hands. And it hurt. And I went, ooh, you're a weed. You hurt me. You didn't want to be pulled out of this garden. And that's how you protect yourself. You put up a prickly outer layer. So think about your relationships. There's a garden all laid out in front of you. How is your garden looking? Is your garden vibrant and colorful, and life-giving and beautiful? Or is your garden full of weeds that should have been dealt with a long time ago? Jamie and I have this discussion quite often about friends. As a man, he kind of doesn't get it, but that's okay. We're supposed to be different. You have people in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. You've probably all heard that before. If you haven't, it's a good one. And sometimes the reason has long passed. The season has long passed. And for some reason, you're hanging on. Or somebody else is hanging on to you because they need you for something. And it's great to be a bright, shiny light to everybody, but not to your own detriment. So when those weeds are choking you out, and choking out your sunshine, and choking out your brilliance, where does that leave you?
The burnt out light bulb.
You got it. Yeah. So is it time to weed the garden of your life so you can be a light for others and show them? And it's not easy. I've spent the last year weeding the garden of my life because I was also told leaders travel light. And I thought, what do you mean? Like, you know, smaller suitcases, it's less expensive. But really it means leaders travel light. You're getting rid of your clutter, no matter where it is. And so my friendships and the relationships that I have value, have substance, have meat. And those people that are in my life now are there because I want them to be in my garden. Now there'll be other people down the road that get added in, and there'll be other people that move out. But when you hang on long past the time, and sometimes you need to shift and adjust relationships. Like your relationships with your children. Our children are growing up, they're teens and preteens. And the skipper's still hanging on to those kids. I see it. I know they're moving away from us. And nature does that to us. They naturally start not wanting to go to the mall with you as a way of separating themselves. And some people hang on too hard. And you don't let them grow and build their own gardens. Time to weed. You don't need to write a name down just in case somebody sees your paper. But how do you need to weed your garden? So that the relationships that you have are powerful, strong, and life-giving.